you'd be surprised if I shared my heart. Will you stay a while? Full disclosure here, you have me beguiled. You're my highest high, pinnacle of love. You're so good to me, an angel from above. As I lose myself in your arms of love, you're my guiding light, my treasure trove. As I call your name, you lean in to hear how deep is my love, whispered in your ear. Oh, the kindest words falling from my lips on a moonlit night, our love eclipse. Wherever you go, whatever you do, you
a hot mess, yeah. Feeling kinda lazy, don't wanna get dressed. My attitude's on a whole nother level. Borderline classy, somewhat ghetto, but you love me. Yeah, yeah, love me. I know I drive you crazy, crazy. But you love me anyway. Love me anyway. Love me anyway. You let me be, knowing you can't change me. Can't change me. Love me anyway. Love me anyway. Like if it's straight, no chaser, big mouth on the run. I'm not the one you don't want. Do what I want, you can't hold me. It's nothing but love if you know me. I'm hard to handle, but I'm worth it. Worth it, yeah. Gave you my heart, but you earned it. And I'll always be yours. Always be yours. Just don't try to change me. Don't try to change me. I'm crazy, but you love me anyway. Love me anyway. Yeah. Love me anyway. Oh. You let me be, knowing you can't change me. Can't change me anyway. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm complicated, but you love how I keep it real. Never had to pretend with you I could be how I feel. And despite everything people might say, take me as I am and love me anyway, baby. Oh, yeah. Love me anyway. Love me anyway, yeah. Love me anyway, yeah. You let me know you can't change me. Yeah, you love me anyway. I love the way you love me. Hey, yeah. I know I drive you crazy, but you love me anyway. You love me anyway. Yeah. Hey, just love you, girl. Love you, girl. You let me be, knowing you can't change me. You love me, you can't change me. Just love me.
It's 2 a.m. in the morning, and I'm lying next to you, till that urge in the morning to do what grown people do. But before we get started, let me take time to say, this is gonna be intense for the suspense. So let's get ready for some foreplay. Lay back, close your eyes, let me take this ride. and see what we'll find. I'll guide you to a place of emotional mind blowing sensuality. Lay back, close your eyes, let me take you for a ride. Lay back, close your eyes, let me take you for a ride. We don't need to say a word. The heat of our bodies will speak for us as we entrust and we thrust each other's body spirits. And so let's go. Lay back, close your eyes, let me take you this ride. Lay back, close your eyes, let me take this ride. Lay back, close your eyes, let me take this ride. So I'll touch you there, if you don't mind. You can touch me here, 'cause I don't mind. Baby, lay back. Baby, lay back. Baby, lay back. Baby, lay back. Baby, lay back.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we
Can I?
made it back through all the technical difficulties, and we finally worked it out. And we definitely apologize to everyone that was tuned in, and hope you made it back. Yeah, I don't know. We still don't know the reason why the issue we had that happened. Yeah, because that was crazy. Because everything was running great before it was time for us to come on. But anyway, we over all that and we're back on. And as you can see, everybody's here, and we have our guest Ronnie Moss. So help me welcome our guest, Ronnie. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Thanks for your patience.
Yeah, yeah,
Welcome back.
yeah.
There you go.
Mhm. Oh man,
All right.
yeah.
We start where we left off, Gary.
Well, I guess, or we can kind of start. I mean, because this is a whole new stream, so
Yeah.
So-
whole news-
yeah. So we're gonna just start to the very beginning and everything. But again, Ronnie, thank you for being patient with us, and it's great to have you back on the show again.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed. Yes, indeed. We just got to playing that Baby Laid Back track, man. That was so nice, man. I love that.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank
Oh
you.
my
Thank you.
goodness, that was just so sexy, and just way it comes out. It's just really tasteful and very
Romantic.
nice. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, John wanted to
You're
go
the
there,
perfect
so
guest.
we did
Hey.
it.
Yes,
Where would we be without romance? And I mean that literally.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Ronnie, you know, with that type of song there, you know, it's gonna be, and it's Valentine's too. It's gonna be a lot of babies making.
Stole my line, but that's okay.
That's all right. I'm gonna get it in.
All right.
He still
Right.
Chris Lord. He said Ronnie Moss with the sexy.
Well, I thank y'all. Really do.
Mhm. Yeah, man. So tell us, man. So what's been going on since the last time you were here with us? We know last time, we was kind of freshly into this COVID stuff, and everybody was kind of getting their schedules all rescheduled for tour dates and different stuff like that. But you've been able to pick up a little bit, haven't you, since then?
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of recording,
Hmm.
and the Spinners. We have been doing. We finished our album, matter of fact,
Oh, wow.
Ooh,
and so
cool.
it should be. I don't know. I'm gonna say I'm just gonna give a wild guess. They'll release it within the next 2 weeks.
Okay.
It's really been a long time coming, and we finished it. I don't know, around November, I would say,
Hmm.
and mm, and so we're with the record company. So we're just waiting on the release date. I don't want to say anything too quick, but I know it's coming very soon.
Oh, nice, man.
Awesome.
Yep, and it's
Well,
very nice. It's very, very nice. Very nice album, and a lot of sweet songs.
Hmm.
Um, it is very nice. And the legendary Henry, he sang. I think Henry sang maybe 3 songs
Hmm.
on there, and he sounds wonderful.
Oh, sweet. I'm
how
t-
many did you need?
I seriously, I only led 1 song, but I was all over the place on the album. But I only led 1 song. But the other guys, they did a wonderful job, and they sound really, really nice and wonderful.
hmm.
So you'll get a chance to really hear it real soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ronnie, how
Yeah.
many is really left of the spinners? The original spinners?
The
One or two?
original one,
One.
we have one, which is Henry, and then John lives not far from me,
Hmm.
but he's not presently on stage, but he lives not far from me, and but he's still around, and
Hmm.
but Henry's the only original one around.
Wow. Well, that's pretty cool. Why don't you tell us the backstory for those that don't know how
Right.
you actually got into filling in for the Spinners, and when? I mean, how did that all come together?
Well, I wasn't looking for it, and um, Bobby passed away. Bobby Smith,
Hmm.
the other original, he passed away, and then they performed with 4 guys for a short time, and then you know they wanted to have the 5th guy back,
Hmm.
and so I came in, and I came in after Bobby passed, and um, um, Marvin, one of the guys in the group, he uh, mentioned my name,
Hmm.
and which everybody knew about me anyway, and then I tried out for the group, and that's how I. Long story short, that's how I got in the group. But
Wow.
it wasn't easy.
Oh.
It, it wasn't like they opened the door and I walked in. It was not easy at all.
Oh, I can imagine.
Because the Spinners is a unique group, and we do things a little different.
Hmm.
And so it took me a while. It took me a while, but I finally got it. I
Yeah.
was determined to get it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And so that's what happened.
I'll be
And
darned.
I'm from Flint, Michigan.
Okay.
Uh, but I did a lot of work in Detroit,
Mm.
and now I live in Atlanta, Georgia, and so that I kind of planted seeds all the way here.
Hmm. Hmm. So how many years is it now for you with the Spinners?
uh, it's 9 years.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
Yep, 9 years.
very
You know,
nice.
That time went by fast, because, well, I'm not gonna say fast, but we've been busy. ever since. We've been very busy,
Mm-hmm.
and we probably do, I don't know, we probably do 60 over 60 shows a year, maybe 70,
Okay.
depending on the year. And we do a bunch of shows um, all over the country,
Mm-hmm.
some out the country, but we stay pretty busy.
Wow.
I was just kind of wondering. Seemed like everyone from Michigan gravitates to Atlanta. I just don't understand that.
Let there to understand.
Right?
They don't. Yeah. Now, well, I said that you got Keith Gilchrist. You got a lot of people that come out of Michigan, Detroit, Flint, or whatever, Saginaw, whatever. They gravitate to Atlanta.
Well, John Kerry is not from Michigan, so.
Uh, no, 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 no. I was just saying a lot of people gravitate
Yeah.
to that.
Well, at one time, I would say in the 90s, the early 2000s, a lot of the music, was gravitating this way. Um, and then you had a lot of guys like Babyface and all those guys had some interest here. They were here, and then they eventually left. But so a lot of people, that's one reason they were coming here.
Yeah. Well.
And Ray, Keith said, "Watch your mouth, bro." Because he wasn't gonna have that.
That's my friend. That's my friend.
About you have a current project out, your own
Yeah,
CD. Let's talk about that one. And I think that the title of the CD is "Baby Lay Back."
Baby. Yeah,
Not
baby
to
like
be
back. Yeah.
Not to be
Yeah.
confused with "Baby Got Back." This is "Baby Lay Back."
Yeah. You know what? You know what?
Because I will be wearing the apple bottom jeans.
Oh.
It's my second album since the pandemic started, really.
Oh, really?
Um,
Okay.
And it was something to keep me occupied while we were off. And I have a studio, and John has a studio, so we just kind of joined forces and did what we had to do. And it's a wonderful thing to have technology, because I've never left my house
Yeah.
when I did this album, and he never left. So this is how we worked it out, which is a bunch of musicians did recording that way. If you check it out, there's a bunch of them never left their homes,
Mhm.
and came up with some new music.
Yeah. Yes.
Love technology.
Well,
Well, it's just like us. We're all doing this show in the comfort of our homes.
Right,
Mhm.
right. I
But
mean,
if they, if they had been out there on the road doing what they do, shoot, it'll probably be a year, 2 years before they even done another recording.
exactly. That we talked about this for a year, year after year, and we were so busy we couldn't get it done. And so this worked out for us.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it's their first album in 30 years, I think.
Is it? Wow.
Yeah.
30 years.
Yeah, that's a long time.
Well, I can't wait to hear that. Yeah, definitely can't wait to hear that.
But
Yeah.
speaking of albums, what is the hardest part of recording an album or a CD, whatever you want to call it? What do you think is the hardest thing?
In general, just doing an album.
Yeah, just
Coming up with the chemistry.
Mhm.
Every producer can't produce every artist.
Mhm.
Certain artists can produce music better with different producers. It's just it's just that it's something, it's hard to explain.
Right.
Yeah, but I get it.
it's that's the way it is. And I think once, um, and then you want to come up with the the right chemistry as far as being up to date, sounds and different things like that. So it takes all of that to make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that can be a challenge because you have the current. Let's take Gary, if you don't mind me using your name, Gary Fuston. When I met him about 10 years ago, cyberly, uh, everything was smooth. Just his music was doing well, and then Gary now is doing stuff that's more upbeat, more contemporary, and he's flexible. And we're even working on a project together. So. Uh, th- I think that might be a challenge when you said, I forget the word you used, but I think you're trying to say with the current times, how do you, but then again, you still have a population of people who still want to hear the old sounds.
That's true.
You
That's
know what I mean? It's good to be flexible and include the current, but you still have that the group of people who want to hear it, and then you have people like me. I want to hear it all. I love it all.
Well,
Depending on the
it's
content.
funny because certain groups, certain ages don't buy music. A lot of the younger people buy music. A lot of the older people, and I don't mean old, but I just mean
Please don't.
He told on himself. if you if you just
you
stayed
know,
quiet, we wouldn't know.
Except
I
for
mean,
the
if you
chair.
remember when you were probably um in your 20s, you bought albums after albums after albums, and then it slows down, and then life happens, and then you like to hear music, but you don't invest in it. And I think
Right.
in that case, uh, the people in their 20s, teens and 20s, and some 30s, they're the ones who really invest into uh, the music.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I mean,
well, I can't say that. I still invest in music. That's
yeah,
a,
yeah,
yeah.
right. But I just think that
Come
um,
on, man.
Seriously.
In
I just
general.
think okay, okay, say like the Isleys, they'll put an album out, and there's a lot of people, believe it or not, a lot of your big artists have new albums out, but who's buying them?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a very good point. And that's why we have studios in our homes.
Well, like Frankie Beverly.
Yeah.
Frank is still running around here doing the concerts and stuff, but he ain't put nothing out in years either.
Right,
30
right,
some years, I
right.
think.
30 something years.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So,
right.
but if they putting this music out there, hey, if
But
they got something new when they doing their concert, yeah, I guess I will buy one.
right,
But
right.
but
Yeah.
it's interesting that you said that because Celine Dion came out with a new CD a year or two ago, and she did a concert, and people did not want to hear her new CD. They wanted to hear the classic things that she sang
Old
before,
stuff.
and that's the point I was trying to make.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're trying to keep up, but at the same time, it's to me that's the hardest part.
Yeah.
right.
Of okay, you know, and but I love it all. I would love to hear, if I'm a Celine Dion fan, I would be really interesting in knowing, okay, what's new. But so I don't understand that process, but her CD didn't do well because, and even the concert because they wanted to hear old stuff. But
Mm,
then you have Janet Jackson, who's always putting out new stuff, even though she's not pop top 40. She
mm,
still has a following that's amazing. She still sells out big concerts.
right.
So this is a crazy business, in other words.
It
It's
is.
It
you
is.
It
just got
is.
to
It
keep,
really is.
It
Yeah, like
is.
Sade. I mean, like
yeah,
she's
Sade.
silent like for 10 years or whatever, and then she comes up with a new album and then sells out wherever she goes to
Soldier
perform.
of
She
Love.
sells out.
Yeah.
Love that song.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like us when we do a concert, they love to hear
Yeah.
the Spinners' old songs. They want to hear more of the old
Mm-hmm.
songs.
Yes.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So You know,
Instead, yeah. But what? So what would you guys do? Bringing in the new songs? Would you do those songs and somewhere in the middle introduce a new song from the current album? How would you bring this to your audience?
that's gonna be an interesting task there. I don't know.
Okay.
Um, I I would guess and say we'll eventually introduce a song or two,
Mhm.
but they want to hear the old songs.
Do. And
They
that is true.
they want to hear them
Yeah.
every time
Mhm.
because those songs are so and now the younger generation is gravitating towards the spinners a lot because
Hmm.
Mhm.
the songs are in movies,
Yeah.
commercials,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
Transformers, all that stuff. And
Hmm.
so they
Mhm.
want to hear them.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Well, that's basically with all them, old timers.
Hmm.
You know, they in commercials.
I love that. I
Hmm.
love
Yeah,
it.
Me
yeah.
too. I'd like seeing
That's
You
that.
should
dollars,
know.
man. That's dollars
Yep.
That's right.
Hmm.
coming back into the fold. Because they're using your recordings.
Yeah.
I really love that. That is so sweet. I heard Smokey
Yeah,
in the what is it, Geico commercial, I think it
Hmm.
is.
right,
Yeah.
right.
And you're hearing a lot of different stuff. Delphonics, a lot of different
Absolutely.
things.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of different
I
commercials.
remember, yeah, because I remember a long time ago. I can't remember from some office supply store. I can't remember exactly which one, but they had this one guy going in with like the supply cart, and he's got this wall made out of rubber bands, and they were playing Rubber Band Man as he was walking
Oh,
down, you
Down
know,
now.
putting stuff out, and it had the little of that ball of rubber bands.
Hmm. And
I
oh,
remember that.
another
That's
another
cool. That
another
is so
one,
cool.
another one
Yep.
that's catching a lot of commercials as well is our friend Charles Wright with Express Yourself. You remember that track?
Oh,
Express
Oh yeah,
Yourself.
yeah,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah,
yeah,
Yes.
Yes.
yeah. That's cool. I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Uh huh.
And then there's a more current. Well, now that's old school. Now, I hear apple bottom jeans on a Kroger commercial.
Oh, you talking about when they all
Yeah, low,
bent,
low,
so
low,
they
low.
bend it down. I like that stuff too.
It's a Kroger commercial. You know, I would never think Kroger would use apple bottom jeans as, in their ad. And I see it over and over, so it must be working. So that's
It's
where we want to go. But amazing about your music and your CD, I love your voice. You have a very wide range. And I said it off the air and I'll say it again. When I listened to you, I was thinking Maxwell. And I remember when I heard Maxwell, this woman's work, and when I heard it, I just wanted him to stay in falsetto. And when he went to the lower range, I went, no, just stay up there. And I love that song so much. My husband went looking for the CD, bought it for me, and I'm like, well, that's the only one I like. So rewind, I want to hear it again. And years later, he did it again, where he stayed in the falsetto the entire song.
Okay.
And so he listened to me.
Good. Good.
I'm sure
Good.
a lot of people told him, you should have
Heard you.
stayed. Well, there's something about that. A man singing falsetto and soft, it's a mood that is amazing. And you have that mood in all your music. And I loved it. I mean, I could hear little Anthony, I can hear even little Smokey. You did something in one of the songs I went out, Smokey. Uh, and I'm saying that, but you way back, you go way back, even during those times, and you've been singing forever.
Yeah.
So and even Isley Brothers, even that grew, and I'm assuming that the guitar player rocking in a few of those tracks is John Kerry.
Definitely.
Whew,
Hmm.
Definitely.
look,
John's a
whew,
beast.
that was
Yeah.
hot.
Yes.
John's a beast. Yeah,
He is.
he don't. He's just laid back and he can flick that switch whenever he wants. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
I
John.
love it. I love it. Even in the intro, of one of the songs, I could hear it. But oh my goodness, just guitar and you. acoustic guitar and you, is
Yeah.
that John Kerry.
Yes, John Kerry.
Mm-hmm. And
That
that,
is so sweet.
that's, that's John. John's been around. John's been with a lot of groups, and yeah, that's
Yeah.
him.
yeah.
Not just John, but you too. That combination of you and him, amazing. That and it goes back to music is amazing because you think you need a lot of fancy chords, with augmented fifth and that's strange and hard to play and a lot of notes,
Right, right.
but you really don't need it. You know.
I'm a fan of that. I am. I love doing um, what they call it, improvisation or whatever you call it.
Improvisation.
I love that.
Yes.
Because
Ad-lib.
to me, that's raw, and
Mm-hmm.
nothing's. I record. I put nothing on my voice. I don't do anything to. I'd like to sing raw,
Mm-hmm.
and that's just my style.
Well,
And,
you
And
won't
do
get
you?
cold.
Yep.
That's the best thing. You ain't using auto tune and
Nope.
and all that stuff. Though. You might get caught.
You might get caught.
Like Billy.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Come on, what's wrong with a little T-Pain here and there?
Yeah. True.
What's wrong with little T-Pain?
Yeah, you don't want to get caught out there.
Well, you see, T-Pain proved that he could actually sing, though.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
proved. He
That's
was
good.
just doing effects. It's one thing if you're using it because
Sing.
exactly, if you cannot sing, but if you're using it for effects and that's your style, I don't have a problem with it. I think it's kind of cool.
Right.
But-
Right.
But
Yeah.
but the thing is, auto tune can only do so much. I was in the studio one time and he said, Joyce, I can only do so much. I tell people if you can't sing, auto tune not gonna do anything. Sing.
Right.
Because I finished the sax tune. It was only one note. This was years ago. That bothered me. I said it's a little flat. It has bothered me. He said I can fix that. That's not a problem. That's just one note, and I
But
can.
that's okay. That's okay.
You know, I had said something earlier. I forgot the name who it was, and and you fell out laughing. I said he couldn't sing a lick. Who was
Yeah.
that? Couldn't sing a
No,
lick.
we're not saying names.
I ain't saying no names.
He couldn't sing a lick.
Oh no.
You see, he's trying to set you up, Ronnie. Don't look like
You done watch you gotta watch him.
No,
Nah.
no, they have me on blast. No,
I know, right? He's an international superstar. No, don't let him do that to you.
Yeah, yeah. But I enjoy. I really enjoy recording. I've been recording forever in major studios, and I learned a lot in my past years just recording. I learned a lot from different people. I listen to people to this day, and that's the only way you can continue to grow.
Exactly.
That is true.
I do ask questions. Ask Gary
Mhm.
if Houston.
Oh, yeah.
Because I've started trying to learn how to build my own studio here and record my own. Because when I'm in the studio, people are impatient. Even though I'm paying you, they're impatient. It sounds good to me. I'm like, okay, because it's one thing to record a guitar or keyboard, but a live horn is just different.
Yeah.
And I need you to be patient so we can find that sweet spot and that it's resonating in my ear and things like that. But everybody's not patient with that. And like you said, the chemistry.
Right.
Chemistry is very important. And if I can't
It
find the
is.
right chemistry, then I can do bad all by myself, like expression.
Right.
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 Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't need help
No
with
doubt.
that.
Well,
So-
excuse me, Jordan. I might give it a shot if I get
Yes,
some
I-
auto tune
Go ahead, man.
and let Joyce and Gary, play behind me and stuff like that. I might give that a shot
You might get a shot. What,
with
whiskey?
some auto tune. Yeah.
Oh. Like, whiskey. That's the only shot you gonna get
Or-
here, baby.
or you can actually let your chair do it for you, Ray.
I know.
Ah!
The chair.
This chair is helping me out, y'all. It's helping me out.
Well, that chair is so out of tune. I don't think no auto tune, Melodyne, nothing would have worked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I actually got a graphic up there showing the chair right now with your Crisco. So
With the
just to just to let everybody know.
Oh, real quick,
Okay.
the chat room when we were talking about commercials. When we were talking about commercials. Carmen Bruner. She says, "Don't forget the other Geico commercial with Scoop. There it is."
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right.
I
Yep.
saw that for the first time. I was laughing so
That's a funny
hard.
commercial.
Yeah,
Yep.
that is funny.
I was laughing so hard. I was like, "Oh my gosh, that is too funny."
the one they had heard it through the grapevine, had the grapes going around dancing through there.
Not
Yep.
the
Yep.
not grapes,
Yep.
From the
raisins.
Oh, raisins. Raisins. Ain't grapes made out of raisins made out of grapes?
Yeah, but they weren't in the grape
No, they
form. They
weren't.
were in the raisin form.
Okay.
Right.
It's in
Come
the
on.
raisin form. I'm thinking grapes.
I tried to help you, Mac. I did. But I want to say this. I'm trying to decide which were my favorite tracks, and I'm trying to decide between there You Go and All Night Long. I don't know. Those two
Okay.
are
Okay.
the top. Even though I love them all, because like I said, with just you and John on acoustic guitar, that was just sweet. That's
Okay.
you know. But like I said,
Oh,
I like
there
all,
you go. Okay.
you know what I mean. So there you go, and
Well, that's
but I don't know which ones we're gonna play today. But
well. That I was just gonna break in and say that's a perfect segue. We're gonna do that and
yeah,
let our listeners check that out, and then we'll come back. Okay?
it's good,
Oh
y'all.
yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
Yeah. So tell me again, which one was it again, Joyce?
There you go, and the other one was All Night Long.
Okay. Okay.
Now,
All
that's
Night Long had that Isley Brothers feel too, as well.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yep.
that was old jazz soup there. I go there. Can't remember.
Yeah.
Was that a Papa Smurf pose?
No, no, it's a jazz song. I think it's there I go again. And blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. What was
But
it?
George Benson?
By Benson. Couldn't think who it was.
That's all right. I forget too, man.
Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and let everybody check those out, and then we'll come back. So, for those of you if you just tuned in, we're talking to a special guest today. Mr. Ronnie Moss is in the house, and we'll be right back. So, keep it locked.
Can I have a talk with you? Can I make a dream come true? Can, oh, can I be in love with you? 'Cause I would if I could. Can I set your soul on fire? Ooh, baby. And can I be your one desire? And and can I be in love with you? 'Cause I would if I could. Whoa, maybe you are lonely and just haven't realized that I'm lonely too. And all I wanna do is bring happiness to me and you. Can I?
Oh, yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back, and you got to hearing some more of Ronnie Moss right there. Very nice.
Yes.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Well, tell us about, I know who, tell us how this all came about, like Gary always says. I'm stealing your line. How did this all come about, the CD project? I know John Kerry's involved with, how was it produced, who produced it, and the musicians who were involved in putting this together.
Oh, well, John, like I mentioned, is from, well, he lived in the LA area for a long time, and he knew musicians there. So he used a lot of musicians from there on the project, and then he did a lot himself. And I even played on some of the songs myself. And so
What did you play?
I'm a percussionist.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
Yes.
that. Okay.
Yeah, I played a lot on not a lot, but I played on about 3 songs, and so he used different guys, a few other percussionists. So he used different guys, and they had been working together a while, and so it's kind of great how him and I can discuss and like he'll tell me, do you, and and then what we do is we just form it all into to make it right, and that's basically how we do it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's
And
cool.
and John's a beast on the guitar anyway, so he does different things. He even played bass on some songs and keys. Yeah.
Wow, he is so multi-talented, isn't
He is. He is.
Yep.
Hey,
Yep.
so, what do you guys have planned for the future? And are you performing as a solo act and with the Spinners? What's next? You got all these fantastic tracks, and
Well, when we're on the road, it's kind of hard for me to kind of do my own thing
mhm.
because we do so many shows when we start. Um, but there are down times if I'm asked to do something, I'll do something, in between our shows or whatever.
he?
But I, basically, I just, it got me through this year, because we came off the road. Say, I think our last show was, I think it was February, and then that's when the pandemic hit. So
Yeah.
the rest of the year was canceled. I mean, postponed to this year. And so I said, look, you know, I'm not just gonna sit around. I'm gonna do something.
Hmm.
And so we just happened to do this. I wasn't trying to make a statement or anything because before the Spinners, I was recording. So I just picked up where I left off, and that's basically it. But I'll always be a spinner as long as they
That,
have me.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's
Oh,
right.
all right, then. Sound like them temptation. I'm always be a temptation.
Yeah, yeah,
Or
There ain't
top.
but one. There ain't number one left.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Right, exactly. One sure
One
is.
left.
But I think it's great that they keep the groups and add new members, and
Yeah,
hopefully that even when all the originals are gone, that the people who were added will keep it going.
Yes.
yeah. I mean, that's what they're trying to do. I mean, there's probably, I don't know. I've counted 6 temptations at least. But of course, it was mainly Otis and and
Melvin.
uh,
Melvin.
no, I meant to say the other Temptations. It was the main two.
Okay.
Dennis Edwards, really.
Then there's that.
Yeah, and then when
Mm-hmm.
he passed, those guys are still. I think they're still doing some things too.
Hmm.
But I enjoy we enjoy performing with all of them. We're always performing with somebody. The Tops, the Temps, Gladys Knight.
Hmm.
We're always performing. The
Uh,
Whispers. You
Yeah.
know, I love doing the Soul Train cruise because it's a bunch of us.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of fun on those.
Ooh, I could just see y'all rocking that boat.
Yeah, we we had some good shows. We had some good shows on there.
I know it.
Good shows. I mean, with
Mhm.
Frankie Beverly and all those guys. I mean,
Man.
we all became pretty good friends too. You know.
Mhm.
See,
What about Pookie? You know who
Who?
that is? Yeah, the Delphonics.
oh,
Oh,
Pookie.
yeah, those some good friends of mine too. We had good times. We did a couple shows with those guys too. Yeah, we did good. We did the last show we did was Hershey, Pennsylvania,
Mm-hmm.
and that was real nice.
Hmm.
Yeah, we had a
It
good
was
time
chocolate
doing that.
factory. Chocolate
Yeah.
factory.
Wow.
well, I can't wait till you guys come to Dallas Fort Worth area. Hopefully,
Me,
that's
you know what? I don't know what it is, but we cannot get to Texas. I swear, we cannot get to Texas.
Huh.
I just don't know what it is. I mean, we've hit every state. We did one show in Texas, but that was it.
Hmm.
I mean Dallas, because I think Houston is it's about 3 hour drive from Dallas, give or take. Um, you guys gotta come to Texas somewhere. Now, if you go to El Paso, that's different because Texas is like a country. It's bigger than some countries.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I would love it if you guys would come out here and do some kind of show like that. I think
yeah,
everybody right now is just afraid to do anything
Mm-hmm.
because
yeah,
they don't know if the crowd's going to come out. And on the other hand, people are really itching for some live entertainment. So,
right, right.
but you can only, you know, I don't know. This is a different time. But don't you guys, the spinners, don't you have things on your schedule for 2021 right now?
Oh yeah, yeah. We're due to come out in May.
Okay.
Yeah, we got May is. I mean, the rest of the, if everything works out, the rest of the year is full. We have a bunch of shows lined up for
Okay.
the rest of the year after May.
Okay.
Well, you need to
We
talk
even
to
have Hawaii. So
you need to talk to Frankie. He's always in Dallas.
Like,
yeah,
yeah, he is every year.
Every year he's here.
Yeah, talk
wow.
to your buddy Frank and ask him to hook you up. Maybe y'all can do a show together because he is here and he sells out every time. And you see a sea of people in white.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
Look at him.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It was.
I have never
I
met him.
love it.
I have never met Frankie, but if I ever get a chance to meet him, I'm gonna ask him one question.
What's that?
When he was going to California to be a star with his guitar on his back, my brother and a friend of his, they was going down 66, which is I-40 now. And he had his guitar. They picked him up. He was hitchhiking. He said, "Where you going?" He said, "Well, I'm going out to California. I'm gonna make my way." They let him off at the Cherokee truck stop. After that, now he's doing what he's doing. He done made it.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
your
He told us
question?
that story. He told.
That's the question.
Yeah.
That's the
Tell
question.
the story, you didn't ask the question.
Remember? Do he remember? That's what I want to know.
Oh,
Do
well, you didn't say that.
Well, that's what I'm.
He told us. He told us. He told us that story.
What's that?
He told us that story, and Marvin Gaye bought their first equipment.
He told you that he was hitchhiking, huh?
No, that part he didn't tell me. Well, he told me after I guess they got together in L.A. or wherever he went.
mhm.
Yeah. My brother was saying, that they picked him up with a guitar on his back, and they said he's going to California to make his way.
That's
And
awesome.
And they dropped him off. They dropped him off at the Cherokee truck stop, and everything else is history.
Obviously paid off.
It paid off.
Yeah. Anytime, like the spinners and you guys and Frankie can keep singing the same songs for that long and still draw people, that's
Yeah.
amazing. You
Yeah.
know you have good music when you can do that.
That's
Hey,
right.
Yeah,
That's
Ronnie.
right.
And also, Ronnie, I wanted
Go ahead.
I wanted to ask, since you're part of the Spinners, and then of course like all the old school groups like that. Have the Spinners, have they ever been part of the PBS thing? Where they usually features a lot of those old school bands and stuff like that. I was kind of curious
Yeah,
about that. Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to perform on it, but they did do a show.
Okay.
They did do something on there. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I know usually whenever those used to come out, they used to have like pretty big crowds, and like I said, they usually go through the whole all their oldies and everything, stuff like that. But it was
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
started thinking about that, so I wonder if you ever y'all ever had that chance too.
Well, it's funny because we do shows and they're 99% sold out all
Mhm.
the time.
Yeah.
And we have large audiences. And some of the fans, they'll come from 3 states over to see us.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're just that loyal.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
They do. Yeah.
And that's what I was going to ask you too is what is the closest state to Texas where you guys going to be, because Louisiana is just next door to me. I don't know, Louisiana, Oklahoma, you know, there-
Arkansas.
Arkansas. Yeah.
I'm not sure. I
Okay.
have to look at the list, but we do those areas
Okay.
sometimes.
I'll just have to
Yeah,
go to your website. Do you know if the spinners have a mailing list we can subscribe to?
we have. We're presently doing a website right now as we
Okay.
speak, and you'll be able to go on there and look at all of that.
Okay. Well,
Man, I was just thinking when you said 99% of y'all shows are sold out.
yeah, that's great.
I bet every one of them, y'all got wheelchairs accessible, well, cause all of them gonna be in wheelchairs.
Oh,
Listen,
oh,
listen. We have the
Oh,
wheelchairs.
Chris.
I know he didn't go there.
oh, baby.
That is called Lord.
Okay, just for that, Ray, just because you said that, this is what happened in the chat room. I was laughing while you guys were talking. Henry goes, another Ray was there story. Then Carmen goes, I know, right, Henry? I think Ray's chair was hitchhiking too, trying to surface of Frisco. Thank you guys.
Oh, and the chair's back.
Carmen and Henry.
The chairs.
We have them. We have them.
Boy, I know you do.
Well, you have to.
I know you do.
Keep what mind.
Look here. Instead of been doing this here all in the chair.
We do. We
Oh,
have
you
the,
know,
the air machines, the whole nine, right there
Yeah.
in the front. Right there in the
There
front.
you go. So they're ready for you, Matt. But I was thinking that, well, if they're nearby, state nearby, my husband and I could say, okay, we're going for the weekend and we're gonna, enjoy.
Yeah, just check the
I would,
website, and you can always look at the sprinter schedule. Google it.
right.
I think they've been at the Essence Festival.
That's New Orleans, isn't it?
Right, that's in New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
No, we haven't. We
Great.
haven't done that.
Y'all haven't done the Essence?
Okay.
It's a shame, but we haven't.
Mm. Well, y'all playing that all up on the East Coast?
Man, we stay in California. We do both. We do them all in the.
Everything in between, y'all. Everything in between, that's it. Y'all ain't coming to Texas,
looking at it,
Oklahoma.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why we can't get to Texas though.
Have y'all been to Memphis?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we sure did. Yeah.
Oh, y'all playing at the North Las Vegas what's that, Cannery Casino and Hotel?
Yeah.
That'd be a nice getaway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Honolulu, yes. And
Yeah.
the Blue Notes.
Oh, that'd
Yeah.
be great to go to.
Ah,
Yeah.
Honolulu's fine. You got your grass skirts, right?
Yeah, we gonna,
That would be a sight. Oh, Mac, don't do that.
jeez.
Oh,
Mm.
my goodness.
I'm
we're
sorry.
doing the disco cruise, and this time next year,
Oh, cool.
and that's real nice. It's don't let the name throw you. It's real nice.
Mhm.
It's like the Soul Train cruise.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Thank you about the saying that, because when I think disco cruise, I'm thinking, John Travolta. you know.
Have y'all made it on Tom Jonas yet?
No, we haven't. We haven't done that one. No, haven't done that one. Yeah.
Well, there's so much talent out there that it's a blessing to hear that you're working. That you've been busy.
Mhm.
I think we should never take it for granted, no matter how good we are, whatever. That there's always somebody else just as talented,
Mhm.
and you know what I mean. And
Definitely.
to have
If
that,
if you stop and think about it, there's a lot of groups still out there that you don't really hear anymore like you used to.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
They perform, but not very much. You know,
Yeah.
but they're
Right.
still out there. Yeah.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And they are. But speaking of the chat room, you remember when I mentioned that Isley Brother Phil on that song? I think it was All Night Long or There You Go. Um, him, I think it was Henry Mixon posted it. Yeah, that he heard the same thing.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So you had
Yeah.
some
Now
good
he
comments.
just said Papa Smurf in a grass skirt. And at first I went,
Oh, and the lyrics to your songs. Now, who wrote the lyrics? I don't remember if we said that on the air or off the air. So forgive me if I'm being redundant. But who wrote the lyrics to these songs?
John wrote a lot of them. I did a couple songs, but he did the other ones. Yeah.
Oh,
Majority of
Man,
Yeah.
look here. You done put all the work on John. The only thing you doing is just singing.
Hey.
you see, that's what I'm talking about. What did I tell you?
Yeah, we get together and we talk about a lot. But John, he'll call me 2 in the morning and say, "Man, I got an idea," and I'm always game, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what make us so unique together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
chemistry.
That
Going back to
is
chemistry.
right there because if
Yep.
you get up at 2 o'clock in the morning, y'all go through something like that. He
Yep,
don't want to forget that. He want to get it down now.
that's
Mhm.
right. That's how we do
Yeah,
it.
but if Matt calls me at 2 o'clock in the morning,
you know it ain't no good.
Shit, I ain't gonna
he
even
can't
call
stay
myself
awake
at
at
2.
2 o'clock in the afternoon. So you know,
I'm not gonna even call
like-
myself at 2 o'clock in the morning.
All right.
And you know, writers, a lot of times, uh, if you can ask people, a lot of different artists, they'll have some stories that you wouldn't believe.
Oh yeah.
I've known
Oh,
people
sure.
to record their albums in the hotel room
Mm-hmm.
because they were on that field and they just did it.
Wow.
But that's how it works.
I
Yeah.
had a friend say
and we do stay up late. You know, I text another musician friend. I'm thinking, oh, he'll get the text when he wakes up. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. He texts right back.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm not the only one. I didn't realize that until Facebook, or meeting people, that there are people, because sometimes you just can't sleep. You just can't sleep, and you say, well, I might as well be productive because this is on my mind. Or, and every artist keeps, now that we have phones, you have apps with audio recorders.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm in my car and I said, that's a nice hook, let me just hum it on my phone, and just trying not to lose it, because I can come up with something in my head, but if I don't write it down or record it immediately, I won't remember it in 5 minutes, in 1 minute for that matter.
That's why we have studios in our homes. I'm sitting right in the middle of mine right now, and I get up, I'll record. I'll get up and throw something down, and then I may hit a dead spot. I'll go back to bed,
Mm-hmm.
and then get up again and pick up where I left off.
Oh
And
yeah.
that's just how it works. You know?
Right.
I know a friend of mine used to tell me, he said, man, I get up and go to the bathroom and sit on the throne, and I got my little old recorder there, and I'm doing what I do. He's not losing nothing.
Can't. That's the way it is. Be in a grocery store.
Yeah.
Like she said, get your phone. And,
Yeah,
that's how you do it.
I use my phone. Then it helps that your phone will record the date that you put it in there. So if I import it on my music recording software, I always keep the date. The date. If I don't have a title as my date, and I'll put the style. If I think it's an R&B sound or a jazz sound, and so
Right.
when I'm going through my library, I'm going, okay, all right, let me see what this. Sometimes I forget what I've written. I forget.
Right.
Yeah, the
Exactly.
song I'm about to release, I wrote that 2-3 years ago. I forgot all about it. I
That's
pulled it
right.
out. Okay, I think this one will work right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I love doing that because one day, I'm going to be 80, 90, 100 years old, and I'm going to say, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. I just want to write.
That's
Well,
no
right.
doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I still have a lot of energy and I'm ready to roll. COVID is like, wow, all right, I had to slow it down. But but like we take this time and we write and we do different things to set ourselves up. So when things do start opening up, that I have something out there. You
Yeah,
know,
Absolutely.
yeah,
you know what I
exactly.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
Release
Yeah,
my music. Let's see what I can do. Can I get it here? Networking, talking, and whatever.
yeah.
So,
Let me ask you, is this
but what do you think
pandemic?
has changed?
Y'all
See, the
just
Spinners made it back in the day when record labels, there were no independent artists. You
Right.
weren't
they
doing
just
what
going.
you and John are doing. What do you think about that change? Like back when Spinners started, they had a label.
Grizz. I mean, I'm sorry, Joyce.
Uh huh.
Y'all just going. I'm trying to wrap things up, and y'all keep going.
Oh, okay. Well, you said you were going to go over time.
We
That's
already overtime. Like 17
yeah.
minutes.
No,
Yeah.
I was gonna say one thing before we go. The pandemic
Just said he was
itself,
wrapping up.
was it a
I'm
blessing for
trying. I'm
y'all to
trying. Y'all ain't letting me.
keep going or what?
And Ray keeps talking.
I was trying to get it in. Joyce would keep
Well,
talking.
wait till we do our exit. We're trying to do our exit. So, but if Gary cuts us off, then it means we got to
It's
stop.
time to go, y'all. Come on.
Uh,
All right.
Good
So
night, Gracie.
I want to thank our guests. I want to thank Ronnie for hanging out and being patient with us
Yeah.
today because we did have some technical issues at the beginning. And before we get out of here, Ronnie, please let everybody know how they can follow you and keep up with your tour dates and all that different things.
Well, I'm on, I'm on, Facebook. Definitely, my music is all over the place. It's on all the music platforms, from Amazon to iTunes. I'm probably not thinking half of them, but it's everywhere.
Hmm.
Um, and of course, you're going to hear more about the Spinners' new album. We'll be releasing very soon, and you'll see all the information about that.
Okay.
I'm excited
Awesome.
about that.
Awesome.
100
Awesome.
years to get it out there. 100 years, but they got it.
That's right.
Boy, it took them a long time.
That's okay.
It's okay.
Yep.
They had plenty of time on their hands.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. Well, again, thank you, Ronnie. Really appreciate you.
My
Keep
pleasure.
keep doing your thing, brother, and we'll be looking out for the. Well, actually, definitely looking out for that new release from Spinners. I'm anxious to hear that. I bet
Yeah.
that's just going to be
Yeah,
great.
too.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
great.
again, when is the release for that, or did you tell us?
It should be. It should be. I'm gonna guess and say maybe the 1st of March.
1st of March. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. And hopefully by that time, man, hopefully everybody will be, able to kind of get out a little bit more. They're trying to get everybody vaccinated, and it's just been kind of one of those. I don't know. It's been tough. But
Challenges.
yeah, very
Yeah.
much so. Very much so. Okay. Okay.
Well, I thank you guys.
Yes, absolutely. And I want everybody to have a great weekend, and be safe out there. And for all of you that are in my area and close to us, bunker down, be safe. It's going to be really extremely cold temperatures out there, so check on your loved ones out there because this is the type of weather you do not want to get trapped in. It is bad out there. It's so cold here. Like right now, I think I don't know here. I know it's something like 10 degrees, and it's gonna get lower tonight and tomorrow, and a lot of snow is on the way. So just try to stay warm, and hopefully Grizz. I don't know. Grizz might tell us what we have for next week
Yeah.
show. So I'll let her do that. But I want everybody to enjoy your weekend and enjoy your Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Everybody enjoy it. That's tomorrow.
Yep.
And that's all I have. So I'll pass it over to the rest of everybody else.
Hey, yeah, Ronnie, it was a pleasure having you on the show today and putting
Thank
up
you.
with me
Thank
and
you.
everything else. I'm just being me, bro.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Sure glad you put up with me, with my antics.
I
I
love
was about to say something else.
So don't make me put the chair back up
Say
there.
that
No.
too.
I do every week, but I'm cool with it. But yeah, hey, everybody needs to stay warm out because because it was like 16 here this morning in Fort Worth. Now it's about 32, and we're gonna get snow. And but go out and online and get Ronnie's song, his album and stuff. And let me say one other. Oh yeah, they got one in there, but you make babies on. So y'all ain't got nothing to do. You locked down with the pandemic, and plus it's cold out there. So what you do? Yeah,
Wow.
maybe we'll make him fun of.
All right.
Okay.
I too enjoyed it so much. And there was look, I'm sad that we lost that segment of time because I had so much more to ask, but that only means that you have to come back.
Yeah. I'll be back.
Mhm.
Come back another time and just so the chemistry between you and John Kerry, there it's amazing,
Thank you.
and of course we love John here. We've known him for years, and watching him progress and get a healing and praying for him and supporting him,
Right.
it's been great.
Yes.
So
Right.
so if you're a friend of John Kerry, I know you're a great person, even if I hadn't met you. So so everybody stay warm out there. So what I'm doing here, we decided to fix a huge pot of gumbo, and so we can stay warm. 'Cause,
Okay.
I'm the gumbo queen here. Love me some
Uh-oh.
gumbo.
Okay.
Yum.
Grew up with gumbo, so
It's
yeah,
all about the root. It's all about the root,
it's
y'all.
all about the root, and it's all about the seasoning. You make sure you get all. Like, trying to wrap it up. I don't want him to throw some hate at me again. I'm trying to close the show, but anyway, y'all stay warm. Do that.
That's you gonna put me out. All right, go ahead.
I'm just saying.
Whatever.
No,
Let's
I don't
go
want
ahead.
you to say, hey, close the
Let's
show.
let's wrap it
But
up.
I just want to tell everybody to stay safe. Uh, there's black ice out there. Drive slowly. Don't be in a hurry to get anywhere. And people losing their lives because they're just too anxious. Just slow it down, okay? Be blessed, and we'll see you next week. Gris?
Okay. Ronnie, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Can't wait to have you back. So,
Thank
Yeah.
you. Okay.
part.
so
I'll be ready.
everyone, have a great weekend. Be safe out there. Enjoy your Valentine's Day and bundle up because, baby, it's cold outside.
Yes, it
And
is.
it's also weather outside is frightful because it is. So, anyway, next week, please invite friends to join us. Next, we have a new artist to us, but he's been around for quite some time. He goes by the name of Carlos Camilo. He
Oh,
is
yeah.
a keyboardist and percussionist, has
Awesome.
amazing music.
Ooh, can't wait for that.
So, producer as well, composer. So,
Boy, oh my goodness, he is.
wait till you guys.
Oh, watch out.
Yeah, yeah, that boy's on fire. I
He's on fire. He's
checked
on
him out a
fire.
lot this week, and
Good.
and
He's
he
on
is.
fire.
Oh yeah,
He has to be. Gary is like, oh, yeah.
yeah, oh yeah,
I said, Gary, pull this up and listen to him.
yeah. Right. Actually, that's Ray. Ray the one turned me on to him, and my goodness, yeah, it's gonna be a good one. So you definitely don't want to miss that. Go
Yeah.
ahead, Grizz. I'm sorry.
And I can't wait to talk about some of the artists that he's worked with, and I can't wait for that.
Yes.
Anyway,
I
join
saw
us
that
next week
video
for
this
Carlos
morning.
Camilo. Yeah. So join us next week too with our guest Carlos Camilo, and we'll see you guys then. Be
Okay.
safe out there.
Okay,
Love you.
everybody.
Ciao.
All
you
right,
later.
we'll see you next week. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Ciao.
Ronnie, come on.